The mamas are chatting again. Today's Mama Monday's topic is turbocharged by Grease Diva Garage: education, integrity, and excellence. Hey everyone, it is Mama Monday time, and the ladies, Sarah, Diane, Sangeeta, are all here to talk. We're going to vent and share the chaos of parenting, and we're so excited to mention our Mama Monday sponsor, Grease Diva Garage. Mamas, of course, if you need anything for your car, check them out at greasedivagarage.com. It's owned, operated by women. It does not get any cooler than that. What do you think are your goals for this particular school year? Like anything you want to change from last year to this year?
Yes. I don't want the mornings to be as hectic. I found that I'd let them get up a little later, and then I was rush, and I was do that, and I would like them to go to school with an air of calm, which starts with me getting myself
not
up
being
probably
so hectic.
a little bit earlier, like even 10 minutes earlier, just to create the. So I need to do better getting them ready. And being there
and not being
to
so
assist.
hectic in the mornings.
Exactly.
I think that happens for a lot of us
I rush them
too
much.
Especially, but when I come into work at right around 7:30, 7:45, that's the time I'm dropping them off. So I completely get it though, Sarah. What about for you, Diane?
Yeah, as you were saying that, I was really thinking about just being intentional about my mornings, especially with them, as these are the last couple of years that they will live at home. My kid's dad, as you guys know, we've kind of talked about it. He joined the Navy, and we just went to his graduation recently, and now he's in Florida, and he wants our son to move out there. And my son is like, I will after I graduate. Well, he only has 2 years left. Yeah, he's going into his junior year. And so I'm like, what does it look like to wake up at, my goal is to wake up at 5 and do a morning walk with because I'm trying to get, summertime fine by next summer.
That's great.
Giving myself a little time. And so I'm like, we'll wake up at 5, we'll go for a walk, we'll go home, we'll have coffee together. And so that is my hope.
Everybody's on a different schedule. Oh my gosh. Well, 2 big things for me is both my girls are going to new schools this year. One of them is finally going to high school. Big deal.
Congratulations.
That's exciting for the obs. So she's going to high school. She's also going to public school for the first time. So it's going to be a big change for her, but she's excited and she's like, I can't wait. And then the little one is switching schools as well. So she'll be seeing Sarah's kiddos and she'll be seeing Sangeeta's kiddos. So it's going to be a challenge for me in the mornings because now I got to drop them off at 2 different schools and somehow make it here by a reasonable time. What about you, Sangeeta? Your goals?
We've had a good morning routine and everything, but I think for just goals for us is not over scheduling things because we have all day of school, school all day, and then there's enrichment programs after school, and then there's gymnastics, and now there's aerial arts that she wants to do, and so making sure that we have time so that we're both present and we're not just going from one activity to the other and then we're just exhausted by the weekend.
I'm always
Speaking of, I have to. My work schedule is so nuts right now, and I've noticed this summer it's not working. I'm not home, and they hate it. And so I have to figure out how I recalibrate and readjust.
To be at home more for them. Okay. And we all have to do that, I think.
And I think it's kind of the opposite for me, where I go into the office twice a week because I want to be there for her after school. But I think that it's also important for me to delve into other things where I can have more of an income and keep myself busy while she's at school.
Any other words of advice, ladies, as we head into almost like a big change, a new school year, the kids are getting older?
For all those parents out there, just breathe. You got this, just breathe.
It'll be okay, right?
And I think just for me, enjoy it, right? I don't have that anymore. I don't get to do first day of school drop-offs, and those are things that you miss, so enjoy it. I know it's crazy, but there'll come a time when you don't do it, and
When you
you'll
don't
be
do it
like,
anymore.
"Man."
Oh, okay, see that right there puts things into a little bit of perspective
Yeah.
here. Okay, one thing I wanted to ask you earlier, and I was thinking about you, is there something that parents worry about so much that in the long run it really doesn't end up mattering? Like now that your kids are grown, is there something that you used to like really worry about that now you realize it really wasn't that big of a deal?
Ooh, that is such a good question.
Yeah.
I think that like keeping them busy and like the morning time, I think we put so much pressure on ourselves as parents, and we're human. We're only humans, and so I think honoring that like there's room for us not to have to be booked and busy, even though everybody wants to be booked and busy, and there's space for us to say, hey, I'm human. Let's take a breath this morning because it's rough right now, and I need you guys just to listen to me and honor. Like you're not gonna wake up
Okay.
every morning like.
No.
Some morning's gonna be like, I told you 80 times to
Yes.
brush
Yeah.
the teeth. Like what?
That's
Yeah, what
reality.
isn't working
Okay.
right now? So
Got
yeah.
it. That's great advice. Well, everyone, looking forward to a fantastic school year. And I'll see you and you around.
Yeah,
and I'll
yeah.
see you around as well.
I'll be here.
Okay, everyone, if you have a question, you ever want to connect with the mamas, you can do so. Just email us at mycoco@9news.com. No question is bad when it comes to parenting. And see you next time on another Mama Monday. Woohoo! Mama Mondays is sponsored by Grease Diva Garage. Ladies, outfit your car with the Diva Driver's Kit, essentials every woman needs to be automotive empowered. Learn more and take your car to the place where women come first. Just off of I-25 and Highway 52 in Frederick and online, greasedivagarage.com.